Hey, what's up guys? My name is Carlos and I know it's been quite some time now since I posted a video to this channel. So let's go ahead and change that now and let's go ahead and start pumping out a lot more content for this channel. So let me go ahead and get started with the very first product on this channel, and that is the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. So Huawei actually sent this phone out to me a couple of months ago, so I've been using it as my daily driver. I stuck my SIM card in here, so of course I've been using it for phone calls, if people actually even call anymore. A lot of text messaging, and pretty much Armando keeps bothering me on Hangouts all the time. So let me go ahead and tell you guys a couple of things that I do like about the Huawei Mate 10 Pro and a couple of things that I don't like about it. But first, let's get rid of the specs. So this is packing an octa-core CPU, and it also has 128 gig of internal storage. So that's plenty of storage for you to put all your pictures or your movies, pretty much anything else that you can fill it up with. And sadly, it doesn't come with an SD card option, so you can expand that storage. But I think 128 gigabytes is pretty much enough. And it also does come with 6 gigabytes of RAM. Now there is another variant that does come with 4 gigabytes of RAM and with 64 gigs of internal storage. So you have two options to choose from. And there's also a 4000 milliamp hour battery. So that 4000 milliamp hour battery is gonna last you enough throughout the whole day, whether you're a power user, a very light user. So kudos to you. If you're a light user, it might last you actually 2 days. But I've been using my phone pretty much for everything: social media, replying back to emails, phone calls, and I've gotten through the whole day without no problems. Now one thing that I do dislike about the Huawei Mate 10 Pro is that they slap the speaker at the very bottom. Now this is very easy for you to actually cover up when you're watching a YouTube video, or you're trying to watch that perfect movie on Netflix, or you're probably on Plex watching a movie, and you just hold your phone, you accidentally cover it up, and then it sounds like crap. One thing that I hate when manufacturers do that is when they add it to the very bottom. I wish they could just done like a dual speaker setup, maybe somewhere in the earpiece, and then you can also have this bottom speaker. That way when you actually hold it correctly, it creates a nice immersive experience for you when you're trying to enjoy your content. Now one thing that I do like about this phone is the design of this phone. It has a glass back, which is very beautiful, and I really enjoy it. It has very slim bezels, but the biggest annoyance with me is that it gets a lot of fingerprints. Just look at this. Even just swirling with my fingers is gonna get dirty and nasty. Or you guys could just slap a dbrand skin on here on the back and don't have to worry about no fingerprints or getting that back scratch. Now that's pretty much what I use on all of my phones. I slap a dbrand skin. This is the camel skin, and you guys can actually pick some up for your devices. Links are gonna be down below in the description. Now I also like the way the fingerprint reader is on the back of this phone. It's actually a very nice spot, so I can just reach over with my finger and boom, and unlock it. It literally takes seconds just to unlock your phone. It's actually a very fast fingerprint reader. Now another thing that I like about the Huawei Mate 10 Pro is its screen. So it is packing an AMOLED display, not AMOLED, yes, I got it right, AMOLED. And the thing that I like about these AMOLED displays is that they're very rich and vibrant with the colors. So when I'm scrolling through my Instagram feed, Facebook feed, or even my Snapchat feed, I can notice that some of the pictures do look a little bit oversaturated, but it's just a look that I personally enjoy. And I also love the way the black color looks, because it's a very deep, dark, rich black color. And it's just more of a pleasure to watch movies on this phone, besides that terrible speaker placement at the bottom. So the software of this phone, it is running on Android 8.0, but it does have its own custom skin. Now the thing that I like about the custom skin is that there's a lot of nifty customization features found within the settings menu. For example, there's the one-handed UI, there's motion control, there's voice control, there's smart cover. There's just a lot of nifty little features. Now the one thing that kept bugging me a lot about with this phone is that when I enabled the scrolling feature with the fingerprint reader on the back, I accidentally kept scrolling through a lot of things. I kept bringing down my notification bar, and it was just a big annoyance. I felt like I was tapping unnecessary things on my phone. That's just one of the caveats that I found when I enabled the scrolling feature on the fingerprint reader. Other than that, the UI is pretty much very easy to use. It's a very fast system. None of the apps have been lagging for me at all. It's very easy to multitask, have a lot of different apps open at the same time. I mean, this 6 gigabytes of RAM is a working house, plus you got that octa-core CPU putting in all that work, and it just makes for a fantastic speedy phone. Now let's go to the camera. So this does have two camera lenses on the back. One of them is a 12 megapixel camera with an f1.6 aperture, and also it has IS, and the bottom one is pretty much identical besides the megapixel count, which is 20. Now there's a lot of smartphone cameras out there trying to compete for that #1 spot, but I think we finally reached to the point where a lot of these cameras are actually very good. Of course, nobody can top the Pixel, which is pretty much based all on software. But I didn't have no problems taking bad pictures with the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. It actually performed excellent. I was able to get a lot of nice shots. Here are a couple of examples so you guys can actually see. And I also like the fact that you can go into the image and actually edit the aperture, so you can actually open it up, or you can actually close it so you guys get a lot more bokeh, or if you want a lot more things in focus, you guys can actually just focus the whole entire scene, which is one of the things that I really do like about this phone. So the Huawei Mate 10 Pro is a very beautiful phone. I really didn't have no complaints, maybe with the UI, but that's just about it. And the speaker, I hate the speaker. I still hate the speaker where it's at. Other than that, I think it's a very fantastic phone. It's a little bit pricey, I feel, because at that price, you guys can jump over to the Pixel, which might outperform this phone in a lot of ways, especially in the camera. But other than that, I really did enjoy this phone a lot. And it's just a tough choice that you guys are actually going to have to choose. Either you want a Pixel, Google software updates, or you're going to choose a Huawei Mate 10 Pro. Other than that, if you guys choose the Huawei Mate 10 Pro, you're going to have an excellent phone. There's not going to be a lot of complaints. And that's pretty much does it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There is going to be a lot more content coming to the channel, so make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, because that's what every YouTuber keeps saying, and also comment down below, smack that like button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Wait, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, everywhere at Mobile Carlos. And there's a Fortnite account now. You guys can actually add me as a friend at Mobile Carlos. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.